They called the cops on me for selling my own boat. So I sold them their lake instead. My name's Mark. I live in a quiet lakeside community in Tennessee. A place that used to be simple until the HOA decided peace and paint colors were the same thing. My house was the oldest one here, not fancy, just honest. Wooden porch, faded dock, and a little aluminum boat I'd had since my dad passed. It wasn't much, but it was mine. The HOA, though, they saw it differently. They were obsessed with aesthetic harmony. You couldn't hang laundry outside or park a truck in your own driveway without getting a letter. Still, I tried to keep the peace. When I decided to sell my old boat, right before winter, I parked it at the end of my driveway with a small for sale sign. The next morning I came home to squad cars, flashing lights, and 3 HOA board members standing proudly like they'd caught a criminal. One of them, Brenda, said, "You can't run a business on HOA property. We've called the police." The officer looked embarrassed as he told me I'd need to remove the boat immediately or face a fine. I laughed it off in public, but that night, something inside me snapped. Because here's what the HOA didn't know. When the community was built decades ago, the developer sold lots, including partial rights to the small lake behind the houses. My dad bought early. His deed included the only private dock and the stretch of shoreline the HOA's lake access park connected to. Technically, the HOA's dock crossed onto my property line. So I double-checked the documents, hired a surveyor to confirm it, and waited. A week later, the HOA sent me an invoice, $400 for unauthorized commercial activity. That was it. They wanted to play legal games. I printed a letter of my own, notice of restricted access. Effective immediately, HOA use of the lake and dock area was suspended until a lease could be negotiated. Then I put up a bright orange construction fence right across their community path with a big sign, private property, no trespassing. They lost it, meetings were held. Emails flew, residents couldn't kayak or fish anymore. They begged the board to fix it. Brenda stormed to my door, red-faced, demanding I remove the fence. I smiled and said, "I'd love to." Once the HOA clears their unpaid usage fees, word spread fast. People started showing up at meetings demanding accountability, dues started dropping. Within 2 months, Brenda resigned for personal reasons. The HOA quietly agreed to pay me a $1 annual lease fee for access to the lake, plus they apologized in writing. I took that letter, framed it, and hung it where the boat used to sit. Now every summer kids fish off the dock again, and every parent knows to read their property lines carefully before signing anything. Pride and power fall faster than water on a leaky dock. Then share your thoughts in the comments.